Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. But when you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman?
Well, okay. So here's the thing, right? And like I said, man, I want to talk to Dane about this because I want to hear from him. But the video they have shown is a video I guess the Avis dude, Davis, is his name Avis Davis? Peace to that brother. To the elder, no disrespect at all, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm, when he,
fucking kidding me, man? This is their deal. This is their holy grail.
Jokers, man.
Are you kidding me, man? So
plagiarization.
Like I said, though, man, it ain't about information. It's about character. It's about
Plagiarization means
but how is that plagiarizing something when the information is true?
Actually copies it and then basically copies it exactly. That's plagiarization. But if you say something and then somebody else says it, come on, man. These guys are jokers.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's
right.
Especially if it's true. Now I can see if I can see if
yo,
the guy
and it's helping Avis J. Smith out. It's helping. Yo, if I had a video, right, and Dane put it on his platform, nigga, I'm be happy as a motherfucker because he got a lot of followers.
Yeah, but
how the fuck is that hurting him?
But if he getting paid for your shit, though,
like that, really, I cannot believe I'm doing that. But I have to feed my family. You're willing to give an L to give a pass to brothers who are actually selling drugs in the community because they have to feed their family, but you don't want to actually support someone who is actually leading our people in the right direction by having people have a dialogue and trying to work it out. Providing a platform for a lot of different people so they can talk with each other and sometimes disagree. He's even introduced elders that a lot of young people did not know on his platform. Tons of them. How many of you would know who Professor Smalls is? As important as his work is, he is an elder now. If Sonetta didn't big him up as much as he did, a lot of you wouldn't know who he was.
I do.
As much as he has committed himself to our community.
Brother, they wouldn't even know who Oswald Quayle.
You need to understand that this is, and you're trying to say that you don't want to click? You don't want to send a donation? I know the bunch of you are watching this and didn't even pay nothing. YouTube pays Sonetta, and you still got to say something negative about him. And at the same time, you got Dane Calloway starting his video saying, send me money. Not peace and black power.
Okay. Now, can you hear me, fam? Can you hear me? Fam. I don't know if I just heard, but was that an excuse for bootlegging that he just said? Did he just give a good legitimate excuse for bootlegging somebody's DVDs?
No. You just ain't gonna let that go, huh?
No, because it sounds like he was trying to say, well, you need to pay Sonetta for
listen though,
shit like that.
But we're not trying to get in the gutter. Just trying to.
No, because
I don't know.
It seems like he was trying to make an excuse for Sonetta. It seemed like he was trying to say, well, pay Sonetta because the work he was putting in, and then you hear somebody in the background say you wouldn't even know who such and such was. So it was almost as if it's like, well, man, what Sonetta was doing was like groundbreaking, and it was like, he was helping the people. You see what I'm saying? But Dane Calloway, nigga, you lying to the people. That's what it kind of seemed like to me, and I thought that was kind of strange.
But log on to Patreon and give me money to support me and my content.
Well,
that's what he starts with. He doesn't say peace to you. He didn't say feathers up. He starts by saying, pay me. And you are confused. So listen to how he tries to explain away what he did with Brother Avis J. Smith's video. And you better understand, I'm going to tear it apart in a minute. I'm going to tear it apart in a minute. If you don't got popcorn, you better get some now. Here we go.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. I know what this is.
Damn.
No. Look, I'm about to shut this down right now. What they showing you is the video of these people. Actually, is Avis J. Smith. He's an author. And he and his people came to me. This was last year. They came to me twice. I actually did this twice for them. The second time is still up. The first one was taken down by YouTube because something in that video they didn't like. This is Avis J. Smith's promoting his. It was like a little small commercial promoting his book. His people came to me and asked me, please, can you use this information here to promote my book? His people came to me. His people came to me. His people came to me and asked me, please, can you use this information here to promote my book or to promote me in any way, like if it's going to fit your format and all of that, right? Okay, I listened to it. They gave me a little thing they wanted me to say. And they say, if you could please just state it verbatim, and it would still be promoting Avis J. Smith. Yeah, I mean Avis B. Smith, something like that. That's an author though, and it was referring to that particular topic of that. That was 2000. I can pull that up right now. That was too long ago. And they could contact him. And they could contact him. And they could contact him. Contact him.
Right.
Yeah, they paid me for that. That was something.
So,
I done for them. That was a favor. They paid me for that.
So you just smashed that in crushed.
That was so but see, listen. On all of my videos, it tells you a content warning. The content warning definitely tells you. Matter of fact, let me pull this up. It
Stop
says
the Aboriginal power. Black Aboriginal power.
Content on this channel is produced, written, edited, and narrated by Dane Calloway, except where noted. All content on this channel is copyrighted, protected, and or licensed to be used under permitted grounds and or fair use.
Please tell me that you understand that what he did was not cited and noted. He's even telling you that he's lying. You know that when you looked at the video, he didn't say where it came from. Now, I know he's going to shuffle along and try to put it up now. But you know, by the way, I recorded, I downloaded it. I downloaded everything on that page. So if he changes it, I'm going to show you he changed it. So Dane, there's no way to run. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run. You're a charlatan.
Yo, I didn't hear that part.
That's what this means. When you are asking to be paid for it and lying about what you did, that's a charlatan. This isn't a personal attack. That is an apt description for what you did. And you know what? In the hood, you would have been called a lot worse than that. Let's be real. But because the brother is dealing with you is a scholar and a priest, I'm not going to use that language. He's a charlatan. So he tells you that for him to use it, he had to cite it and tell you, except where noted, he says, right? It's not noted anywhere. So obviously, the people on the channel should have said, where did you note it, Shane?
Right.
Dane? And one of them's like, you just blew that up in a second. Why? Because he's already confused.
Right. There you go.
That's why. Let's go further. Let's go further because Dane actually challenges us to do what, Sonetta?
To call the man.
To call him.
Call him. Mm-hmm.
That's low-hanging fruit, Sonetta. So, family, he challenged us to call him. And I know some of you saw my first debate with Zion Lex, and I actually ran down the source of a lot of stuff that he has in his book that was not cited, that he actually put off like it was his own. That you know that that's what I'm going to do. Some of you said it was agent-like. The reason why you said that is because you don't know what scholarship is. That is exactly what scholars do. When you hear the term peer-reviewed, what do you think peers do when they review? They check to see if the sources you cite are correct, whether you are making arguments that make sense, and whether the work is your own. In fact, today, when you do something, when you write a paper in a college, guess what you have to do, Sonetta? You have to actually upload it before you even give it to the professor. You have to upload it to an online database that checks the words to see if you have plagiarized. And they don't even let you plagiarize yourself. Did you hear what I said?
Right.
You can't even use your own words without citing it. You have to understand, family, this is how it's done. Because if you're taking someone else's words and calling them your own, how can we trust your conclusions? By the way, I already showed you that Avis J. Smith doesn't agree with him. So when Zion Lex got really upset about that, you should understand that that book that he has out there is not worth the paper that is not even a book. That booklet that he has out there, that pamphlet he has out there, is not worth the paper it's printed on. It isn't. And I will even say that Zion Lex is doing better scholarship than Dane Calloway. He is, generally speaking. With all of his shortcomings, he is doing better scholarship than Dane Calloway. It's almost unfair to mention them together. But he challenged me to call him. Well, guess what I did? You already know the answer, family. Write it in the chat. Why don't you listen to Avis J. Smith explain what happened?
For Professor Avis Smith?
Is Pierre speaking?
How are you?
Fine. How are you doing?
Good. I'm fine. My name is Jabari Osaze. I'm actually a scholar and a lecturer who's written a book. And I actually wanted to ask you a question or two about your book, African American.
Yes.
Particularly because, I should say, I became aware of it because a YouTuber has actually taken part of your YouTube video and put it in his video. And then what he does is he speaks the words that are in the video directly.
Yes.
Are you familiar with it?
I saw that. I was surprised to see that. I didn't know, I don't know if no one gave him permission to do it.
Right.
He did that,
Right. Yeah, he claims that you or your publishing company actually asked him to speak those words because they liked the work he was doing.
No. That is not true. That is not true.
Okay.
The only reason why I'm reluctant to take any action is specifically because he's black.
Right. Right.
That's the only thing that's saving him right now.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
And I don't know, and I don't even know if it's worth the action, but the very fact that he is saying things that you did not say, by the way, like for example, his major argument is that people who are black never came from Africa, that we are in fact Native Americans. That's his major argument, which seems in contradiction to your argument as well.
It's my argument is simply the fact that, my orientations, I was one of the assistant secretaries in the original Nation of Islam under the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I've seen Malcolm speak when he was living. I knew people that traveled with Malcolm. The thing.
Yeah, pause it.
He's a punk ass bitch.
Well, it goes back to the trying to deceive. He's mixing truth and deception at the same time.
Exactly. Garfield do the same shit. They don't stop saying that native shit. They always throw that shit out there. Like they either don't know or they fucking around. Yeah, I remember that shit. And like Chief said earlier, they're not even talking about the information yet. They still on this character shit this whole time.
Hello. Hello. Hello, can y'all hear me
Yo,
now? Oh, I'm sorry. You
yeah,
know what? Y'all couldn't even hear me. I'm sorry. My bad.
Now I heard everything
No,
you said. Top.
I'm talking about the chat couldn't hear me. Sorry about that because I was taking my mic off. But I was saying that um that there was kind of a low blow because Jabari said we're trying to be Native Americans, and he know that we don't call ourselves Native Americans. He know we believe that that they are totally different people. They are somebody come way different. That was a little deceitful to say, oh, he said you're trying to be Native Americans. So he want to put that image in the man's head that we trying to be like them. And so that was kind of bogus. And so um and so the little detective work is that I was talking about when a lady came onto our show and she was asking us, why are you guys attacking us? Why are you guys mad at us? Won't you be mad at white people? They're the ones who's, they're the ones who's taking your land, and they're the ones who's poisoning the water. So now we gotta ask, you know, why is this a thing? You see what I'm saying? Why you're attacking Dane Calloway? Why not attack the people that's poison your water? Now we gotta ask the same question back. You see what I'm saying? Cause we got you on record trying to get another so-called melanated man in trouble and caught up on something. Now this is the number one reason why the people in the hood sometimes have a hard time making it out, because we pull each other down with no regards. Like I mean, like it's not even nothing. It's like a joke. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know if they realize it, because I believe maybe they think they're doing something good for their movement. But in all reality, as a professional man, as a business owner, you're looking bad, family, messing with this YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Messing with a YouTuber and trying to get in this YouTube beef, like um like it's somehow supposed to save us or something. But it seems like they caught Dane Calloway in the lie with their detective work. But before we deal with that, somebody please explain to me, why the fuck is this a thing?
Hold on, time. Listen to the edits, homie. Of this whole interview, listen to the edits.
Well, it don't even matter about the edit. Why is this a thing? Like, why is Dane Calloway a thing? I did that plenty.
Because he's hurting their pockets.
I'm saying,
that's
like,
all it
look,
boils down to.
I sent an email to a company. It's a software company, right?
But maybe it didn't though. Maybe the old. I'm sorry. Maybe the elder, Mr. Avis, peace to him, didn't know that he talked to somebody he might have to get the information. We don't know until we go.
We don't know who. Avis is talking about.
But that's a different story. That's a different story. But I'm saying before we even get to that, I'm trying to figure out because I sent the letter to her.
I mean, he didn't never say his name. I mean, goddamn, yo.
I took an email.
He did that, yo. He think he edited this shit like that?
No,
Just listen. You'll hear Trump's name in the damn video, and at the very end, he edits the holy hell out of it. And listen how Avis is talking. The conversation ain't flowing right. It's very easy.
I mean, you know,
it don't even matter what they did to the video. The whole point is, why the hell is Dane Calloway a thing? That's the whole point.
Because he's eating their pockets.
I did this. Okay, I sent the email to a company, a software company, because I wanted to do a commercial, and they sent me an email back. I used the commercial, and they got flagged. You know what I'm saying? If they flagged it off, and so would I be a plagiarizer? Is I'm a criminal? I mean, we get people's videos off the internet every now and then, and that's why sometimes I don't use Tenkara videos because he got me flagged before. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, and that's what I'm saying. And Dane could just come up and say, "Here's my receipts right here," and that's dead.
No, but see, I ain't even talking about
like here's my letter, here's my email in March of 2000, whatever. Here's the email where he's talking about a lie. So I can't say that until all evidence is presented in front of us. And if we saying if it's a conversation they edited,
fuck that. It sound like he lied. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up, but I'm trying to figure out why is it a thing? Like, if he did, like who the fuck cares, dude? He make fucking little documentaries that's like 8 minutes long. Like, why the fuck is this a thing, y'all? Like, I'm the only person bothered by that? Like, why the fuck is Dan Calloway a thing? He make little documentaries that's like 15, 20 minutes long. Like, why are we making hour-long videos on Dan Calloway's fucking how he cut corners to make a video? Like, who really, like, is it really that big?
Yeah, because they're going broke and they're using his name to get some more money in their pockets.
I guess.
That's all that it is.
Right.
They ain't got shit. They can't defeat the info, so all they got is assassinate his character. They can't beat the fucking info. So all come to, oh, you know what? Here, I'm going to edit the hell out of this interview and make everybody think that I really talked to Avis about Dane Calloway. We don't know who the fuck Avis was talking about.
I don't know about that, but it
no,
looks
listen
like,
to the video. I'm telling you, listen to the interview. Like. You ain't gonna be able to tell.
But this what it looks like.
You can't tell who he's talking about.
It looks like Dan Calloway got caught up in a lie. That's what it looks like to me.
It definitely looked like that. They ain't got some explaining to do. That's for damn sure.
Well, why is he a thing? That's what I'm trying to figure out. The man.
Well, I mean, okay, so Ty, you gotta understand this, right? They have said, okay, well, he has the most views, he has the most subscribers, right? In their eyes, they said, well, okay, we have to attack this brother right here to discredit the whole Aboriginal movement in their mindset. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We can't dispute any of the ancestors, any of the professionals, any of the scientists. We can't refute their scholarship. We can't refute anything that Career Mayo puts out. They can't refute anything that Jaguar puts out. They can't refute anything that Aboriginal Power puts out or Thompson's one. They can't refute nothing. You haven't seen no videos that say, hey, that brother, he talking about the monkey civilization and all this other shit. No, that's fake. No, talking about some mummies and corral. No. We want to talk about other stuff. See, Jabari, when y'all dig, people dig for you. So now people are digging for you, Jabari. See what I'm saying? Now it's and I don't agree with that. I really don't, y'all, because I don't agree with the personal shit. I don't agree with the slandering and talking. I don't call a man out his name like that. Especially questioning his sexuality. You don't know.
Right.
Yeah, that's serious. That's serious.
That has to be.
Better call Dana homo.
But see, this is the thing.
No, I'm just saying though. All that right there though is all out of bounds. Like y'all.
No. It's because they want the more shit they talk is the more arguing we get between each other and nothing else gets fucking done.
Right.
We just get stuck in the same old bullshit that we've been in.
Right, and this is why I say
this is why we kicking them in their ass and researching. Right, we building. You know what I mean? So that's the thing right there. We really building for the future, for our children.
Right.
So,
That's what I want to talk about. Now, this is
yeah,
why these guys cannot be boule, because the simple tactic of let's go for the big guy, that's some prison shit. Oh, let's take down the big guy and the rest of the little people. Well, just that's some prison shit. This is not prison, fam. These dudes they're not boule, man. These dudes, like, this shit is typical American bullshit. It's so calculated. I told Dane this shit months ago. I calculated this months ago. I said they finna start assassinating your character. Dane said, man, don't wish that on me. And I was like, I was kind of like, my bad. You know what I'm saying? But we already knew this. But this is the thing. Okay? This is the thing. While they're talking about Dane, what we're doing, we're building. You see? They focus on Dane is a distraction. You see, they're not building anything because they worrying about getting Dane. Now, when they done fucking with Dane and all that shit is over, when they come back, we gonna be sitting on a 24-hour network. We gonna be sitting on new improved things. We're gonna have all types of stuff ready. So now they gotta deal with the building now. So these dudes are being socially engineered, y'all. You know what I'm saying? These dudes ain't no fucking boule, because a boule would know what the fuck we're doing to them. You see what I'm saying? So maybe they want to be, or maybe
they're mama suckers.
But these dudes, man, I don't think the boule will take these dudes, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's my honest God opinion, dog. I don't think the boule will take that shit. Like, nigga, you arguing on the internet, like, nah, we good.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the to be right. I'll take on the boule.
What's a boule?
It's some
bourgeoisie.
Some weird shit they came up with. I don't know. It's supposed to be like a fraternity of like gatekeepers, and they're supposed to, like, keep our community in line. And they hire like other melanated people to like tell other melanated people what to do. It's some shit like that. Like, supposed to be like the baby Illuminati, some shit like that. Some shit. I don't know. But these guys are not it, dude. I know it make it good, huh? I know it make it.
Would they be considered as wealthy sellouts?
Something like that, yeah. But I know it make a good story and it make a good angle. But man, these dudes ain't no fucking boule. This shit right here, man. This is the grand finale, fam. Chief, this is the grand finale, fam.
Yes, I think so. I don't know. I think so.
Man, look, I gotta be quiet. I'm sorry. Look, I got the kids asleep. This shit is killing me, fam. This is their grand finale, fam. They called Dane Calloway in a lie. This shit is killing me. But yeah, Dane Calloway is a distraction, you guys. And while we're back here building, so when they done, with the Dane Calloway thing, they're gonna have to deal with the shit that we're building in the background. We got so much shit going on in the background, it's ridiculous. They have no idea what's finna pop up and what's finna hit on the scene so hard.
Are we live?
We live. But
so basically, you're telling them what we're doing in the background.
No. I ain't telling them exactly. I just say shit's happening in the background. You see, but it's already too late. They already got the tactics, because they don't know about the building tactics, because it's at the end of the day, it's all about what you building. You see, that's the fight that they fight. They fight the fight with media. They fight the media fight, but we fighting the building fight. You see what I'm saying? And so, although if you win with the media fight, guess what? You lose the building fight. And guess what? People gonna go where they're building, no matter what. They're going where they're building. And that's why we need to stay focused, and that's why we need to keep building. But if this the grand finale, if this the holy grail, is this what your scholarship, is this what the degrees in Harvard got you? Called a guy that make fucking 8-minute, 15-minute stories and shit, and the lie and shit. Like, you need to go get your money back, fam. I'm gonna be straight the fuck up. Wow.
Nah, but you don't understand though. I don't even think it was about the information, because he agreed with the information from Go. He also said that which I agree with him. Shout out to Jabari. He said that he's not qualified to speak on this. That's how that works. It's above his pay grade.
So why is
This
he
is not.
doing it?
He hasn't, like you said before. He hasn't studied this. This is not his. He studies. He's a priest. He said he's a priest, and I don't know why somebody associate themselves with priests, but yeah.
So why is he speaking up on it then if it's not his thing?
No, he's the vanguard for Africa, African. The term, the word African. And listen, we have to take y'all to school on that word too, because once again, y'all have been lied to and misled. Okay, so we're gonna school Jabari. Africa was giving to that tribe, the Afri tribe. It's just a term, a Greek term. It's not indigenous to those people. So once again, that's so you got to get to the origin of that, and it don't come from the people. So that's just you can't come back and say, oh well, he conquered these people and took on their name because they didn't call themselves that. See what I'm saying? And then if you do any research on the Afri people right now, they're in the Horn of Africa, and if you go back to them, the origin of them, their name is Qatar with a Q. So they got to get y'all have to dig a little deeper. You can't just go with the general information that's given to you by the people that are tricking you with these words, Jabari. We're not Africans. Africans aren't Africans. That's a term that was given to them. So don't say, oh, it was theirs, and then they took it from them. No, how? No. And so we've done several presentations on this African thing. Lotus has done it. I mean, y'all are too slow. Y'all should catch up. Catch up, man. Catch up.
So,
do your real research on these terms. And you know if it's not indigenous, if you know language and you know it's not indigenous to the people, if it's something that's describing them from these people that came in there, don't come later and say, oh, the Romans came in and who went there first? The Greeks, right? Stop. See, slow. Stop. Catch up. Catch up. Catch up.
Hey, we finna go ahead. We finna go ahead.
I think y'all be doing it on purpose, though. I really do.
We finna go ahead and go on this quick commercial break, but also I want to see. I want to hold on. Let me make sure this shit is right. Is it right? Yeah, we're gonna go on this quick. Hold on, is that right? Oh nope, that's not even right. My bad. Hold on. Yeah, we gonna have a little quick commercial break also, y'all, and. But I want to know, okay, let's say, the man lied, Dan Calloway lied. What do you think should be a penalty? Not saying we have the authority to give it to him, but theoretically, what would be a penalty for something like that in your tribe? T. Carver.
Question?
Huh?
What was the question?
So it looks like Dane lied, and so let's say he did. In your tribe, what would be a penalty for something like that? What do you think would be, suitable for something like that? Lying on a internet live stream or some shit,
Lying about what though?
But let's just say he did. Let's just say he did.
Yeah, but
because that's what it looked like to me.
But the thing about it is that, like, to me, I don't really rate any of those people, man. Like,
no, I'm talking about like if somebody did in your tribe, what would be in your tribe
for lying?
Right.
I don't know, man. That shit don't bother me.
Chief Holiday, what you think?
Death penalty, nigga.
right.
Nah, I mean, I'm gonna keep it real, yo. That's my first thought, right? But however, it has to go with the severity of the lie, man. Like I said, this shit hasn't been confirmed for me. Number one, but number two, y'all got cousins.
I'm not talking about Dane's lie. I'm not talking about Dane's. I'm talking about if a individual. So just
hold on, hold up. People tell tall tales all the time. The fish was 3 feet, but they really was like it was 7 feet up. You know what I mean? Like, come on, I scored many points. I was great in high school. I was a great rapper. I was this and that. You know what I mean? So people inflate themselves. This YouTube.
There is this. Yes, thank you,
You
very much. That's
don't do
what we.
that, man. You know what I'm saying? So I can't, like this ain't in my tribe. In my tribe, these youngsters, they ain't I can't, we can't kill our family. You know what I'm saying? This ain't, can't be deaf like that. We're chopping their ears off. So come on. So of course we have to have a level of care and stuff like that, whatever. So if all this come out like that or whatever, thing, we ain't gonna be like, oh, that's not my
It,
brother no more.
it's freaking
Nobody's gonna
YouTube.
say that. Come on,
It's
stop
you.
it.
It's YouTube. Nothing bigger than the lie that we came from Africa and it's a transatlantic slave trade, and all these people are basically slave masters, and we still go into our master bedroom, and we still go to get master college and master education, and all. That's the biggest fucking lie, man.
Anybody else want to answer that question? Those sell out back Lotus.
Oh, I'll say he who has not done the same thing casts the first stone. So if you have said anything ever else on YouTube in any way possible, then shit, you have nothing to say. So, I mean, who hasn't gone on YouTube and said something that's not what they found for themselves and wrote?
I quote people all the time. So am I a liar?
But but the thing about it is he just lied to that man and said we try to be Native Americans. Like he know we're not. He knows that for a fact. I'm pretty sure anybody that listens to us at least 1 or 2 times know goddamn well we don't pretending like we're them. Like
Who said we're Native Americans?
Jabari told the man on the phone. He was like, well, he took your information or something, and he said that these guys are trying to be Native Americans. You see what I'm saying? He was playing. You know what I'm saying? He was playing politics. He was playing politics on the phone, lying to the man, and he could have said Aborigines of this land, which was the claim that Dan Calloway's making, but he took the claim, and he lied. He literally lied to the man and said Native Americans. He know the difference between Aboriginals and Native Americans. He know that. I'm pretty sure he know the difference between the word native. The guys suited and booted, educated to the T. So he knows the difference between a native and a aboriginal.
You ever did you
So he would have to say. So he would basically have to suffer the same penalty, pretty much. I don't know, but I don't know, man.
Boil him in oil.
If it is proven that they lied, right? What would you rate this lie at?
Well, the thing is supposed to be is that this is what I believe. I believe that they trying to make money off Dane Calloway. The whole goal is to try to make as much money off Dane Calloway as possible. And so I believe that they're trying to get him to debate. But what they're doing is they're using prison tactics. Instead of calling the man and asking nicely and try to have a legitimate business deal, they're gonna try to use some prison shit to get the man to debate him. But what's gonna happen? So that's what I believe they're trying to do. So that is not.
I think they almost had that deal. That's why all this shit went off because Saw didn't like the numbers they ain't wanted.
Right, but that's
they
not
probably
business.
told Saw he wanted 10 racks, and Saw said, "Nah, fuck that. I got a new idea. We're gonna start coming at this nigga head, try to come cheaper."
But see, I would have told Dane like, "Look, man, we can work out something. Let's get this debate going. You know what I'm saying? You know, check my history, check my paperwork, man. We can all eat. You know what I'm saying? Take take what I got right now. I got a little such and such right now. You know what I'm saying? I'll put it in writing, make sure we blah 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 blah. I mean, I would have worked that deal the fuck out on Dane Calloway. You see what I'm saying?
Saw's ego got in the way because Saw been doing this shit for 20 years, so he feels, all right, new kid on the block, you better pay homage to me.
Right. So he feels that he are so big and so bad and so bold that, all right, motherfucker, I'm gonna make you crawl to me. I'm gonna troll the shit out of you, and I'm gonna make you crawl begging to me, and I'm gonna give your ass $1 at the end. So he's on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what Sal says in this video too. Listen to him.
Are you
Everybody
serious?
does.
He said that?
It is YouTube, right?
Right. Right.
Like,
But according to Jabari, Sal never feeds his kids off of YouTube.
Right. See,
but
that's not business. You see what I'm saying?
so,
That's how
so
prisons. That's how they do business in prison, or maybe that's how they do business.
you know what? So does somebody who farts in the phone, bro.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
You know what I'm saying? So does people who watch other people play video games.
But
Yep.
now what's gonna happen when we offer Jabari $5,000 to come and debate Dan Calloway on our terms, on our channel, and our conditions? What's gonna happen then?
Why
They
would you
ain't gonna do it because they scared to leave their own platform.
Right. Right. So now all we gotta do is do the same shit back. If y'all wanna go with the prison tactics, we can ruffle up fast stacks to get Jabari to come and debate Dan Calloway on our terms, on our turf. So now you got
you
now he got a choice to make. Is he gonna come and grab this fast stacks, or he gonna be loyal to the Illuminati, Boule? And I'm just bullshit. But no,
you gotta be joking, man.
no, I'm serious. I'm serious.
You know what?
We got
$1,000 instead of paying that punk ass. Come on, man. This is getting jokey. This is like
That's all it is.
so
YouTube.
no.
This
But listen, but listen. This is how it works though, because now the so-called predator, you know what I'm saying, becomes the prey. Now we want Jabari to debate Dan Calloway. Are you wanting from him? Are you a coward now because you want to take this fast stacks? Send the invoice, PayPal. Send the invoice. We pay the fast stacks. We do the contract. We give you 15% of everything. We even get you a documentary out of the deal, and we get you a comic book with it.
you gotta be freaking joking.
I'm serious as hell. So now, but
business.
nobody else is involved. Nobody else is involved. You bring you people. You know what I'm saying? We can have it in Chicago, or we can have it in Nashville, motherfucking Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee. Right there in the middle.
I hope hopefully Dane's listening. Their new tactic is going to be their new tactic is going to be that Dane Calloway ain't his real name.
So it don't even matter. Like, I don't really see why he's the fucking thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, he makes some dope
He
little
shouldn't be, but when
documentaries.
you're hurting Pan African pockets and you taking everybody, bringing them back home instead of sending them across the damn water, that's what you get.
Right. But he makes some
It's
dope
like
ass
you selling more hot
documentaries
dogs than the nigga down the street. You
and
gonna tell
everything.
people that coming up to your hot dog cart that you got bad beef,
Right.
that you don't wash your hands and all this other shit.
Yeah. He makes some dope documentaries, but I done seen A1 chop down some shit too. You know, I done seen
Oh
some
hell
other
yeah!
people chop down some shit too. But for some reason, they're not a thing. Like, if they
Oh
fucking,
no, yo,
I done seen Black
got,
Lotus chop down some shit. Black Lotus getting that
oh
ass.
they scared of him. They scared as hell of him.
But he's not a thing. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out, like, you know.
Oh, you mean Black Lotus? Black Lotus is like a thing. That man
He's a
got
thing.
knowledge.
I'm talking about to them.
No, he talking about a thing like subscriber base. If
No, I mean,
A1 had like a million fucking people.
No, I mean, like why? Because Black Lotus got tons of videos talking about Africans, but nobody really quote him, and nobody say, oh well, you know, I'm you call us African booty scratchers, and I'm taking up for Africa. They don't do that shit with him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
Garfield blocked him for asking about Lotus.
Now I can be wrong, but they trying to debate him. But a businessman will be able to make a deal when you gotta go to prison troll tactics to make your deal. You lost already. Now it might work on some of the other prisoners because they play that game. You see what I'm saying? They play that game. But when you fucking with other businessmen, you fucking with corporations. Now you just lost out. Cause now all we gotta do is drop down $5,000 and get Jabari, and now you lost. You out of the deal. You see what I'm saying? So your whole shit just blew up.
Okay, so let's look at it from a different perspective. What if we um, Bob Arumness, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
We can do it.
I mean, April 20th is a beautiful time. Vegas is gonna be beautiful during the time period. You know what I'm saying? So I think it'd be dope. But this is the thing, right? Who do y'all want to see? And maybe in a discussion, we may have to be a debate. But let's just say it was a debate. So who would you guys want to come to Vegas to see? Because I host it. We'll host it.
A1, Lotus.
Right? We'll host it.
I want to do the whole
AP,
squad.
That's all. Let's start putting some names.
We want to do the whole
Yep.
squad.
I could just host it. I could just host it. I don't have to the debate. I could MMA. I could box. We could box or or whatever. So that's, I'll do that because y'all can't debate me. So that's
Corey
cool.
Mail,
So
AP.
I want to see.
We want to see the squad. We want to see the whole short bus show.
Jaguar, Phoenix Moon.
Yeah, we got some opponents for them. So we got them too.
Yeah.
Shit, you even throw a Dark Man next to that bitch.
I want to see Sanchez. I think that'll be dope.
But let us go ahead and just get this commercial off real quick, family. We finna go ahead and get
I
this.
see Sanchez. He lives out here, so he's already here. So.
Hey, Chief, you want
right all the flowers. Huh?
Hey, you
Shout out flowers.
want to take us in this
I think
commercial real quick?
Huh?
You want to take us in this commercial real quick, fam?
Yes, sir. What is it?
No sellout.
It's the Indians in the Hood jersey.
Yeah, man. These gonna be on sale tomorrow. So we good tomorrow?
Yeah.
Saturday? Okay, yeah. Pre-sales tomorrow. Indians in the Hood. Hit us up, cheapholiday@gmail.com. We gotta get your name, number, everything. Ooga ooga, black or white one. We got football jerseys coming soon too. We got a lot of shit coming out. So shout out to the tribe, man. Ooga ooga.
Picture Chief Holiday with an A1 day. Number 1 of 92, coming through like a screw. I'ma cop mask 9 and wait on the shoot. Hit up Tata Data just to get the Bluetooth. Cause Jaguar OMAC jersey so damn hard. I got the Amara squad saying, oh my god. Cold Turkey 23, who could it be? I'm a cop mask 9, so that'll be me. Google Tennessee to CAP. You best let it be known and not letting it be. That's double zeros like some superheroes. Got the all gold grill like some Lego Cheetos. Cause the Indian Hood is always hard. You come talking your trash, we'll pull your card. We'll try to provide a solution fix, but if they ain't gonna work, then we busting your shit. Tomahawk trauma like some samurai summon. If you ain't with the elite, then you down for nothing. Cause I'm copping them all. A that'd be a waste having the haters walking around with the crucifix face. Cause the Indians in the Hood is always hard. You come talking your trash, we'll pull your car. We'll try to provide a solution fix, but if they ain't gonna work, then we busting your shit.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to the American Indians, man. American Indians.
Dane Calloway says
jerseys, man. It is what it is, man. We trying to change the game, man. So, a lot of buildings gonna be done. Proceeds, all the proceeds gonna be going towards building. And that's just what it is, man. So, shout out to the tribe, man. I think those will be great gifts. For the holidays, and I'm just gonna let y'all understand. Every day is a holiday. You know what I'm saying? Like you should always cherish your family, as long as you're here or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of things, man. So for me, man, I don't need an excuse to celebrate. I celebrate every day. Yeah, so that's what it is, man. So so it's just gonna be another thing. But as business men, if you have businesses, it's the best time for business, and if you have services and things, people, to gain services and things, man. So we're gonna be dropping cell phones, all type of shit, man. Yeah, no, we coming, man. So yeah, man, like I said, man, we're gonna be At this point, man, I don't even think we like to work for each other. So let's just look at it as partnerships and set up businesses. You know what I mean? You know, be more independent contractors and things like that. Come fuck with us, man. We need you to make this thing work. You know what I'm saying? We don't need a lot of people. We just need the best, and that's you. You the great ones. You know what I'm saying? We don't need thousands of people. We just need some, some dedicated people, man, to build. That's it. That's all. I don't have nothing to sell, nothing to spill, none of that shit, man. Just here it is. This is what we doing. Respect to the check. You know what I'm saying? And everything that we're trying to do, like I said, is for the future. Everything, we're building apps and we're building things. We're building this for our children. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like my children are the CEOs of my companies. You know what I'm saying? And things, and I'm, even if they're not involved right now, hopefully, I say, hey, this is for you. This is yours. I'm passing it on to you. It works by itself. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's intellectual properties, we're working on movies. Shout out to Tasha's one, hashtag culture freedom coming. You know what I'm saying? The hidden history of American Aborigines, man. That's heavy. You know what I'm saying? So everything that we're doing, man, we're doing to leave our mark on this. You know what I'm saying? In history. And if you call yourself a scholar, you call yourself a person that's protecting the ancestors and things like that. What about the ancestors? What you forget about? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the tribe, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going in, yeah. Hey, and then back on this Jabari thing, right? Like I said, we just take it to the woodshed, man. If you don't know what African is, stop. You haven't done that level of research yet. Like we went through that, so you just do more research on that or whatever.
What was that?
What we call African American are in fact natives and have their origin here. There's some other people that believe that we came up out of the dirt. What kind of ridiculous concept is that?
What? Michael Jackson.
1 2 1 2.
Right.
Peace and black power, family. Welcome to
Man,
another Son of the TV.
you know what?
House
That's
of
why I'm
Consciousness
pushing
production. You already know what it is. You see the man of the hour who's on the screen. We got the Floyd Mayweather of consciousness, brother Jabari. A lot of people get upset because I call you the Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, fam. Yeah, I believe the shit. I forgot to select to keep hold your position, so it started over. So I'm gonna keep it going in the background, and once it get caught up to where we was at, I'm gonna keep it back playing. If that's cool.
All right, my bad.
Oh yeah, it's cool. But yeah, Libra Sun has some real Africans. Yeah, if they have debate some real Africans, yeah. But now we got to deal with how the fuck is we Egyptian? Like now it's time for you guys to answer some questions. The same questions. Remember all the questions they asked us, y'all. Y'all remember what some of the questions they asked you, Black Lotus? You remember some of them? The DNA.
The brothers sisters on the continent.
No. The internet groups. Some of the questions they asked you about how are you indigenous. So now we got to ask those same questions back to you, but this time it's going to be how the fuck are you Egyptian?
Hey, I want to
say the West Nile, West Africa leads to the Nile. That's why they're Egyptian.
Huh? So the Mississippi go to Canada. That don't make me Canadian.
According to Sean Garfield's boy, because West Africa leads to the Nile, that makes them Egyptian.
That's all because of river.
Yeah, because they can walk 400 miles and get to a river and makes them Egyptian.
Yeah. So now that's going to be a question. So now y'all got to answer real hard. Now only do you got to deal with the indigenous movement. Now you got to answer the real questions. How the fuck, Black Lotus, you into that shit, man? Black Lotus, you should know this, man. How are they doing that really? I know Lex had told me some shit a while ago, but these guys make it seem like they got some real authentic lineage. like some paperwork or some
Well, that is why I have always addressed people of the House of Consciousness, Dagger Squad, Amin Raw Squad, and NBK as French Valley Americans and Greek Valley Americans because they ain't even from Africa. They're from America and they are from the continent that's called Europe. And I understand the whole that's all Africa, but I'm explaining that they're not from the continent. And if there is a percentage, it's twos and fews that actually are from there. A majority of them, they're not from there, that are a part of those groups, those specific groups. Now, anyone else attached, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking specifically about the ones that have been in the public on House of Consciousness. These are not like genuine people from the continent. They were born here in America. Even if they claim that they are first, second, third generation or whatever, just they don't have that. And you know the difference when you see someone that is from the continent, their accent is different, they look different, they carry themselves different, and they have a whole different culture. I mean, whole different, not somewhat, not a daishiki
Yep.
or a Heiru shirt, but I mean the way they carry themselves, the way they talk to each other, and they don't just speak English. So if you got these groups, these people from HOK, Dagger Squad, I'm in Raw Squad, and NBK, and only language they speak is English, then you have to question them. That's how you know that they're from here, British Islands or Europe. They're not from Africa. And I'm
So
I was can I just say something?
go ahead, Pat.
Um, I was talking to a friend from Sudan, right? And we were having a discussion and stuff like that. And I said, why why didn't Africa claim their children? And you know what he said to me? Because you're not African. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if every single other culture um, was like ever enslaved or whatever, they would go and get their people because it kind of looks bad on their society. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if the king of Ghana stated that he apologized for his hand in the slave trade where he actually had slaves from here, okay, wake up.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. I remember something like that. I remember hearing about that back chat or some shit one day. But yeah, cause I work with some Africans, and a lot of them they're either Muslim or they're some form of something else.
Christian.
I can't say Christian because I don't know, so I can't say it. That would be like my next guess, but I actually never heard them say that. But and I never seen them with the unk. I never seen them talk anything about Egypt. Um, I don't even know if they even honor Egypt or if they even know anything about Egypt. And and it kind of because if we get them to debate some Africans, like that would destroy their whole shit. Because how you gonna debate some people from Africa about Africa? Because if you're Egyptian, fam, if Black Lotus an Egyptian from America, and I hit you with a fucking real Egyptian, and they be like, dude, you ain't got shit to do with here. What you gonna say? Like, what the fuck you gonna say, fam? So they have some dark Egyptians and they have some light Egyptians. Now, I'm gonna get one of them. I'm gonna get a dark one, and I'm gonna get a light one, and then we're gonna bring them on the show, and we're gonna let them speak on and ask them questions like, how the fuck are you us? You see what I'm saying? Did they? I don't know, man. I don't get it. Maybe I just don't know. I don't know, but I thought Black Lotus was kind of,
Hey, Ty Daddy, you want to know another reason why they hate me?
Why?
Concerning those groups I mentioned earlier, because I look like damn near everybody that's a male that has my cranial structure in Egypt. I look like majority of them.
What you mean?
A lot of people in Egypt today, even the ones that are darker than my tone, we look alike. That's why I tell people I'm mixed. I got people from here, I'm from both sides of it.
You walk like
Lotus.
an Egyptian, Black Lotus. They hate you because you walk like an Egyptian.
Yo,
Are they
Lotus.
not ready for that?
The reason why they don't like you is because any topic that they come up with, you got a book for. You know what I'm saying? You got an answer for every damn thing.
Yeah.
Right? They can't even afford the books that you got.
Yeah.
They free, motherfucker. They free. Can't nobody afford them. They're free. I'm just playing.
I know that. Hey, Trip. Yeah, I mean, they hate Dan Calloway, but I got a picture from every page in the book that Calloway gets a lot of his information from. I got that.
Right. But when I started this, when we started the Short Boy Shorty series, and we was gonna do this video, Chief said that he was gonna attack the information, but they ain't did no information. Like they ain't like it's all about Dan Calloway.
It's an ad hominem. I look up what ad hominem is, and then
Like who's the boss, man? Who's coming up with this shit? Who's saying, man, I want you to do a presentation on Dan Calloway? Like who the fuck idea was that?
well, look at social media right now.
Like for real.
You got a person that's my complexion or lighter, standing up for the people, right? You got Kyrie Irving talking about it's a flat Earth, and he's a American Indian. So, do you see somebody that in social media or a people in social media right now, or someone that's in some focus that's in movies and commercials, walking around talking about they from Egypt? The last movie about somebody from Egypt, that was Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah, you right. You right. Don't nobody pump that shit.
Hey, you want to laugh at something? Notice I've been talking about the Royal Society really for over 10 years.
I know. I heard about that.
I didn't start mentioning their name until 5 years ago. If you go look at that movie, Tom Cruise played in called The Mummy, he runs into a person that played in the movie Gladiator. His name slips my mind at the moment. I don't know. Somebody help me out with that name if you could. Person who played in the Gladiator.
You're talking about the guy from Gods of Egypt?
Yes, the one that played Set in Gods of Egypt.
Yeah.
Nah, I think was that the one that's in the Gods of Egypt? His name is Russell Crowe. You're absolutely right. And in the movie, Russell Crowe played in the movie The Mummy with Tom Cruise. It's the last recent movie about Egypt.
Right.
This is gonna hurt a lot of people right now. And in that movie, Tom Cruise is betrayed by a woman who is in cahoots with this person.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing is to make Tom Cruise be the one that gets stabbed by this dagger of Set that's going to bring Set into the world through the body of Tom Cruise, through this woman who was a mummy that they found, not in Egypt, but somewhere in the Middle East, particularly Iraq, I think. And this movie, the person who wants this thing to happen but wants to control it is the name mentioned now. What was that name again?
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. You know what I'm saying? I want people not to hear from him. Russell Crowe. says that he is a fellow of the Royal Society.
Society. Yep, I remember that movie.
Eat that Kemetic community, you Pan Africans.
Yeah, we got to get some Africans on the panel, fam. I'm working on something. I'm trying to get something permanent. We working on something, man. That's gonna be hardcore. Do you think they hate Dane Calloway? Yeah, it's gonna be bad when you get some Africans on the panel, fam.
Hey, did you see that? Did you see that video that I put in the back chat one time about the guy? He's from Sudan and he was enslaved in 1986 by the Arabs.
I might have, and they castrated him.
I don't remember,
Oh, okay,
but
then nope, I don't think
like
so.
that, the recent the things that are happening in Africa, they're talking about they're talking about the Kemetic society or the like Egypt and all that kind of stuff, but they're not talking about the enslavement that's happening in Libya.
Right, they talking
Like,
about Dane
are
Calloway.
they're not talking about the enslavement that's happening in Sudan.
They talking
They're
about
not
Dane Calloway.
talking about what do you call it? Ghana doing a deal with what do you call it? Europe.
They
You know what I'm
talking
saying?
right. They talking
Why,
about Dane Calloway.
why, like, why won't they talk about stuff like that? Like stuff that's happening now that if because they have such a big platform, right? Wouldn't they want to,
Be
shine light on certain
Africa.
things or certain issues that are happening,
Right, at
because
least try to fake like you like Africa. At least we know y'all don't give a shit about it. We know that, but at least they can try to act like they do. Damn,
yeah, you know what I'm
adopt
saying,
an
right? Like
Ethiopian or some shit or something. I mean, damn, at least fake it. You know?
you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I
Like
know exactly what you're
if
saying.
like I've been on certain talk shows and I like we talk about what was happening at the border, stealing the children and the water. You know what I mean? Like in Chicago and stuff like that. Like, come on, man! Like, shine light on
Be a Pan
stuff
African.
that's happening.
Basically, you
You
saying
know,
if you're a Pan
Hey, matter
African,
of fact,
be a
shout out,
fucking
shout out
Pan
to
African.
Irritated Genius. Shout out to
But
Irritated
Jabari is
Genius.
a real Pan African though, because
Huh?
he Jabari is a real Pan African. He actually literally go back and forth.
Man, ain't no goddamn Pan African.
But that's what Pan African means,
If
right?
you go over there on tours and you do all the chemist stuff or whatever,
But
that ain't got nothing to do with you being Pan African.
I mean,
Like I said.
I'm talking about by definition.
Oh, okay.
like I said,
Is that
like
right?
remember that one show we were talking. I basically ran down how much it would cost to actually live in Ghana, what it would cost for water, for rent. You know what I mean?
Motherfuckers ain't going. Motherfuckers ain't getting no 4G over there. They ain't going.
You know,
Uh-huh.
like
They got all that
like
over there. Shout out to
like
Steve Copley Jr. He ain't Ghana unless he came back.
Who?
But yeah,
like
and we might to get that interview in pretty soon
What
too.
network?
like
What network they
how,
got over there?
how about this?
Uh,
They're not
they
even
got Verizon.
They
they're
got
not even talking
Far East.
about
they got
what do you
Verizon
call
over
it,
there. It,
Sir James Smalls and
Verizon Far East.
that shit
you know what I mean?
$1,000 a minute.
Powered by Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Have they gone to Professor James Small's hotel?
Yeah, no, I think that's kind of lame. You know what I mean? Shout out to
You know,
Professor James Smalls, man.
like
When I first heard about that, I thought that was a great. I thought that was
Yeah,
great, yo.
that's what's up.
that was awesome. You know what
Yeah.
I
I really
mean?
did.
Like
But,
I don't like
but he said that Ebola hurt his business though, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just my heart goes out to that.
but
Like,
still, like he goes on their platform and therefore they're not like
They ain't promoting
supporting.
them or nothing. They don't
They're
even get a
not
nigga no
promoting
commercials or nothing. Like bogus. Like get a
like
motherfucker some
every time
airtime.
we come up, we're
they could have
promoting.
gave some container money to that, huh?
You know what I mean?
Right. Give him
Yo, yeah.
some motherfucker.
Did how about
Hey,
here? I'll
Stop
give
talking
some
about
news.
Dane
I think I like
Calloway
the
and get a
A1 and Jabari.
commercial
That'd be dope.
for the man
I'll
with the
give some.
hotel,
I'll,
motherfucker. I'll
I'll
make you
give
a
some
commercial. It won't
now.
be that tight, but it'll be something.
You know, it isn't it funny how we are basically promoting like their master teachers.
Right. That's crazy,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
selfish.
know what?
Motherfuckers
If
are selfish.
anybody's in Africa, go check out Dr. James Small's hotel because he's
Right.
a cool brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. Get a man some airtime.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
90 years old.
Let's start interviewing their master teachers. Like for real.
Be worthless. But some of these motherfucking Aboriginal cult member motherfuckers probably got some shit to say. But some Aboriginals, man, starting to become into some cult motherfuckers too, man. But as long as we keep building, man, we'll be all
Like
right.
right now, I look at what do you call it? Remember I told you about Kentanka, the car that's built in Ghana?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to start building Bugatti.
No, 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 no. India got that.
Well, they're building it in Ghana.
Are you sure? No, no.
Yep.
India got what I forgot. Damn, they got another car company. Is it
Yep.
Maserati? I
Bugatti.
don't
Yeah,
know.
Maserati's in India, but I
Okay,
mean
that's yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Bugatti's gonna start building in what do you call it, in
Ghana.
Ghana, and there's gonna be a
I had some good people from Ghana. Yeah, come to the shop the other day, man. He be calling the shit out of me. They be banning all my little phones, so I'm gonna get him on a record.
telling you, man. These guys that you guys want to debate and pay $5,000 to are jokers, man.
Mm-hmm. You say jokers.
Well, first off, we're gonna.
The
I don't know
tables
about
have
paying
turned.
nobody.
But the tables have
Huh?
turned. The tables have turned.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The tables have turned. These dudes ain't no fucking boule, man. These
Well, we
dudes
can do
is
some business though.
yeah. I would have man.
I wonder.
Look, if I want to
I
debate,
mean, we can email Jabari, see if he
right,
want to come. Huh?
right.
Yeah, we just see what Hell, they don't have to get permission from nobody to
You
come to
gotta get
Vegas in
permission.
April
You gotta get a permission.
2020. Yeah, you gotta get permission for that. Why not? And we can work some things out. You know what I'm saying? No, that's how I get down.
Right, that's what I'm
But
saying.
yeah,
Like
I
work out a
want
deal
to
with Dan
send him.
Calloway, man. Why the fuck go on all this internet stupid ass bullshit? Just work out a fucking deal. Like be a fucking businessman and not a you know what I'm saying, not a fucking you know
Crab in the bucket.
right, a
That's a
fucking
crab in the
loan
bucket, bud.
shark or some shit or whatever the fuck you call him, a damn
Well, listen, I agreed to giving him 5,000. So I don't know if he would agree to the 10,000 because they ain't said 10,000, 5,000 in front of the 5,000. On the back end. Don't know about that one.
well just do it don't matter how it is, just talk to the man as a businessman. You know, hey, we businessman, chief. I can, you know what I'm saying? Let's work out a
Isn't it?
deal. Let's work out a deal.
is-
We can work out something. The first
Isn't it
offer might
funny?
not work. Fuck it. Let me give you 7.5. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me give you, you know, shit, four
Here's the
and a
joke.
damn
Yo,
piece of
hold up.
delivery
Here,
credit
here's the
card or some
joke.
shit. Man,
Okay,
we can work out something.
I've seen people on YouTube, and they have channels, right? And say one person will, what do you call it, have the same show as another person. You know what? They're bigging up each other. But us, I see these guys, they just want to tear you down. They don't
Yeah,
want
tell
you
you.
to have this. You know what I mean? Being
Mm-hmm.
like a crab in the freaking bucket. I'm serious. They want to tear you down. They want to discredit you. They want to, like, come on. Why not? Like, honestly, if you really think about it, guess what? Kemetic is black culture. Ooh, wow. Uh, Aboriginal is black culture. You guys big up each other.
We actually do. But it just sometimes, you know, shit get
People
kind
want
of
to learn.
right.
You
Right.
know what I mean? Like when it really comes down to it, people really want to learn. They don't care about this like, oh, he's saying stuff that another person is saying. Like, who
Right.
cares?
We
It's
don't
YouTube.
give a shit. That's all we trying to say. It's like, man, dude, you got a fucking college education, man. Like, use that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not using it. Attacking Dane Calloway, you're not using your school.
That just shows how. That just shows that. What do you call Ivy League education is?
It's bullshit. These
Yeah.
dudes is fucking boule, dude. Like, these dudes is not real. They're
You
not.
really don't get any couth there, buddy.
These motherfuckers ain't no goddamn boule, man. Look at the shit. Look at their tactics, man. That shit is typical, man. That shit is high school vibe. Oh well, let's go for the leader. Dane Calloway's the biggest one. Let's troll him. Nigga, a real motherfucker boule will call Dane Calloway and make a deal. These niggas trying to strong arm. What the fuck type of shit y'all on? These motherfuckers, man, this shit is crazy, y'all. Chief, man, what the hell? Chief been in this motherfucker for a long time, Chief, man. I don't. But real come to real though, y'all. Enjoy us while y'all can, man. We're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy us while y'all can because we gonna be moving and we gonna be, you know what I'm saying, doing other shit. And I know we've been gone for a little while, but y'all gonna have to get used to it because we moving. We not gonna be here for for a super long time. We're not gonna be 80 years old on the internet. We're not gonna die on the internet. This is a stepping stone. That's all. It is
Hey,
beginnings.
hey, Ty.
Yes, sir.
If I want a website done, what would it take? Like,
It would take your vision and
I know,
probably a couple
I got,
dollars. How
I'm,
how
yeah,
many how
like,
many pages you want?
just like I don't know, couple pages, just simple, just like products and shit.
A couple pages? Like,
I don't know, man. I'm just like just some products, selling some products. That's all.
oh, okay. Uh, shit, it'd be like what, $20 or something. I can hook you up. Dope little
That,
website.
I'd have to buy like a domain name and all that kind of
Right,
stuff
yeah.
too.
Domain names like $11 a month or something like that. So you ain't gotta worry too much about that.
All right, I'll talk to you another time.
Yeah. So, matter of fact, I mean, if it's just
Because
a
now
couple
people
websites, I wouldn't even. I mean,
see the thing is, like check this out. Now, since I just asked you that question, somebody could be listening and be like, "Oh man, hey, I could come to the Aboriginal community and start my own little business." You know what I mean? Like, but no.
right. Right. We got Evan Lynch out there. What up, family? How you doing? Let's go ahead and get you suited up. There you go, sir. But yeah, man. So the video finna continue. I went to the commercial, so it restarted from the beginning. So Chief Holiday gonna finish breaking it down. Um, I don't know what the fuck we call ourselves doing, but this shit is dumb. Um, but I guess this is what people want to see. This is what people want to hear. Have your popcorn ready. We're going back in to analyze the. I don't know. Is he ever gonna get to the information, Chief, or is it all about Dane? But this is the deal. See, when it comes to Dane Calloway, what they starting to do is they starting to make us root for Dane Calloway because he's like the thorn in the mafia side, and so he's becoming like the anti them. You see what I'm saying? And so
Mm.
it kind of makes you wanna be on his side. You know, But I'm not that type of dude. I give a shit less. I respect all my people. Your kids is mine, my kids is yours. We got all in the same boat when it comes
You know,
down to it. But as long as we building, we're gonna keep winning. We're gonna keep winning, y'all. As long as we keep building, we're gonna keep winning. We got more shows coming out. You know what I'm saying? We got the series coming out. Everybody, don't forget we have 300 hours to fill before we go on air. And guess what? Once we go on air, we will not be stopping. We're gonna be on air forever. You understand? Forever. That means it goes forever.
well,
Non-stop.
I'm gonna start taking a script writing class, man.
Man, just start writing them and learn as you go.
Yep.
You know, something. Learn as you go. And
Yeah.
some of the basic requirements, simple requirements, you need to figure out if you're gonna go on 5 days a week, 1 day a week, or weekends.
Cool.
We try to
No.
ask you to have something on the screen every 7 minutes. Every 7 minutes, we want to see something different on the screen, even if you have to switch back and forth. Just have two things and just switch back and forth every 7 minutes. So we want to be able to learn how to do that, because in real TV, they do every 7 seconds. Every 7 seconds, you will always see a different. You always see a different shot. That's a little too far fetched for us, so we're going for 7 minutes. So these are some of the minimum requirements. But when you're starting, if you can't do every 7 minutes, damn, at least try to have at least 2 screens, man. You can switch off sometimes. Like, we don't just want to look at a damn Google page. Like, we want to see some shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to look at an icon. We want to see something. So that's all we asking. All content is good. Those of you who are artists and stuff like that, this will be the best thing for you. Artists all over the world.
I'm an artist.
Yeah, you'll be on there. We got a little girl from India. She be singing little songs and shit. She like a little 18. I'm gonna try to get her to do a song with Young Nino. I'll get on one of the little Nino little tracks, you know. And that way she can, you know what I'm saying, she can bring on the little Indian crowd and he bring on the little crowd, you know what I'm saying? So we can do mix and matches and shit. We got a guy from I think he from he from Ethiopia. He's an actor. And he do little music and stuff too. Yeah. But he's not for sure though. He's just in the talking, so I can't really make it seem like we got him like booked up and shit. But we've been talking to him. So that's what's up. So we're gonna get in the rest of this video. Chief, you seen the video, Tinkara?
No. Which one's that?
The one we was watching.
No. No.
You don't watch
I
that
stopped.
shit either? Yeah, me neither.
Man, I stopped watching a lot of stuff, bro.
Me too, man. And what makes it so messed up is every time Google puts some references recommended by you, I click the little 3 dot button. I'm not interested. So stop showing me that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to see it.
I just thought it's a lot of them. I stopped unsubscribing and stuff like that too, because like it's just so much that you can tell me about Egypt before you basically start repeating yourself and not telling me anything else. Like, nothing new. You haven't gotten a group together to start doing your own archaeological find.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You ain't excavating no caves, no shit. Your goddamn self.
Right.
You over there telling motherfucking bedtime stories.
But over here, 60,000 structures have just been found. Wow. So, that's a lot really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? I haven't seen them even putting anything together to um like do their own little movie or anything like that.
Or nothing.
To actually put real factual, like I'd love to see all their information together to create a factual movie.
Yeah, or channel. They could do a whole network, fam. I know they got at least
Right?
right.
What's that one guy who does Hidden Colors?
Tariq Nasheed. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed.
Okay, he has the ability to make movies, right?
Yep.
I would love to see a movie come from him
But
instead of a documentary.
but we got a guy in the chat room right now that does movies.
Well, there you
I'm
go,
not gonna say I'm
man.
not gonna say his name, but he's out there and he know who he is. Another one of the members of the 5,000 League. He do movies. So man, Ten Carvers, fam. I know I ain't called you in a minute, damn. I've been busy as hell, man. When I tell you some of the shit we got going on, fam,
Yeah,
I hope you don't kill yourself afterwards, man. We got so much shit going on. It's
man.
ridiculous.
Yo, bro, I'm dark as they come, man. I basically started meditating and trying to wipe out all my blood cells.
Hell no. Yeah. So we got people out there that do that too.
Nice.
Yeah. So we got so much shit.
Like, since you've been telling me about the network and stuff like that, I've been like just putting that stuff in my notes. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna drop a little bit of this, drop a little bit of that, so how it could be a household name.
Right. Did you see the video today what I played when the man folded out a big ass antenna tower?
He what?
He folded out an antenna tower. Like literally made like a cell phone tower in his farm.
Oh yeah?
You ain't see that this morning?
No,
Oh yeah,
man.
go check that out. Original People News this morning.
Okay.
Original People News. Yeah, that was dope. There was a old man. You know what I'm saying? Older guy. He had
Just sick of the big cell phone tower, and just made his own, huh?
he's selling them. He had it folded up. It was folded up. It was about the size of let me see. He had it folded up. So when it was folded up, it was all twisted up. It was about the size of like a laundry basket or some shit.
Okay.
But then he pulled it out and it went all the way out to 30 feet. 30 feet high. And you can stack them on top of each other. You can do whatever you want. And so he literally, you know what I'm saying? And so if you watch the whole video and you keep following, he literally made a cell phone tower. You literally can make a cell phone tower that easy.
That works.
That works. That easy.
Really?
Yeah. It's that easy, fam. It is not that difficult. The only reason why it's difficult is because people don't, you know what I'm saying? People think that
It's expensive to have your own kind
they
of.
look at T-Mobile and they say, well, they don't realize T-Mobile wasn't always T-Mobile. They used to
Yeah.
right. It used to be you used to have pagers and shit, and they used to fucking have like little Morse codes and all type of shit. Like they don't really think like. You know what I'm saying? They don't
Well,
really think T-Mobile did used to be T-Mobile. It used to be some other shit with pagers. Before that, they had
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Morse code and shit, and then we had old rotary phones and all types of shit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't understand. Like you gotta work your way up.
Yep, that's true. Well, look at it now. You have a cell phone in your hand and you're texting just like a pager. You'd
Right.
rather text than call somebody.
Right. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much like a text, like a pager, yeah. But yeah, he built one. Yeah, go check that out, man. Go check that
Yeah.
out. Definitely when you get a chance, probably tomorrow, something like that. Um, and we about to get those towers done. It'll be
Yeah,
nice if
man.
everybody helped out, but if you don't, then that's your deal, man. We need to get our
What?
people online, fam. Did you notice we're offline people? We offline like a motherfucker.
Hmm.
Everybody else is online. We ain't got nothing. No data flow, no nothing.
Yep. Might as well.
We ain't even piggybacking off of nobody. Like we just don't even like we ain't even like
Thought that it's like there's so many phones and stuff like that. And like, okay, check this out. I got a phone, right? And it's a company that basically only works in the city. So when I leave city limits, I'm abandoned.
right.
You know what I mean?
That's what
I'm
T-Mobile
abandoned.
does. That's what
Like
T
I'm abandoned.
But your internet be fast as hell and good as hell while you're in that area. Your shit
When
work.
I'm in the city,
Right.
right?
When you're in that area. Yup. So all they got is towers around the cities found. It's not that fucking hard. You see what I'm saying? And as long as you in that city, you good. That's how T-Mobile work.
That's it. They just buy up a little space and then book.
Put
And you know what's funny? I was actually looking on what do you call it? The site that basically does that, and I could put cell phone towers,
yeah.
and they're not that expensive.
They not. I mean, it just depends on how big you trying to go. I mean, if you trying to be like fucking Apple and shit, then of course. But if you just want to start, yep. No sellout. Did you see? Did you see it? Did you see that man fold out that antenna this morning?
Nah, I ain't see that. What you talking about?
Oh, this morning when we did the original People's News, I had a video of a man folding out an antenna tower, and it was just like, and he did it by himself. He didn't even have no help. The shit was ridiculous, right?
Listen to this, yo. So a 40 um antenna commercial tower, right?
You said how many
Is
feet?
like 1,200.
How many feet?
40 meter.
40
40
meters.
meter is like $1,200.
That's it.
That's it. I'm looking at it right now. 40 meter telecommunication steel tower is for $1,400.
Mm. That's all,
Right? And all you do is hook up your what do you call it? Your
servers.
your servers and it, it's not very hard, you know. It's
That,
really not.
that's what I've been trying to tell people. It's not that hard. Like, what the fuck? It's not.
Because all it is just bouncing off towers. That's all it is,
That's it.
and it's just going to your server. You have a server that basically can handle all the different calls and stuff like that, and that's it. It's a program.
Yep. It's not that hard,
You
and that's what we're getting in Tennessee. We finna get our own network, and a lot of people ain't gonna like it, and a lot of people gonna just be, oh man, these guys are scammers. This guy he used to bootleg, and he used to fucking,
know,
man, get the fuck out of here, man. Ain't nobody trying to do that
I
shit,
just
man.
found Ty.
Like I seen Ty Data use a video of an old lady, and he didn't pay her any money. Like, man, we gonna get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit.
Yo. Hear this. This is a cell phone tower designed as a pine tree. This is a cell phone artificial pine tree,
That's dope.
right?
That's dope.
No, I'm gonna send it to you.
That's dope, pal.
What? Now it don't look like those nasty freaking metal shit. You know what I mean? You got yourself a pine tree.
Right, you can have that mug right in your front yard. Nobody never know.
They wouldn't know the why.
That's dope. Send me that. That's dope.
Hey?
Hell no. That's crazy, fam. Yeah. But the shit ain't that easy, and that's what I'm talking about, y'all. We gotta get on the grind, man. If
Mm-hmm.
y'all want, if y'all want to sit around and debate Pan Africans, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna lose at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But they ain't doing nothing. They distracted by Dane Calloway while we building. They're not building because they wouldn't be doing videos of Dane Calloway for an hour and a half or whatever the hell. And we get, we get a little moment. But I think we coming up into a. How long is this? How long is this video? You seen this video? No sellout. Anybody? Anybody in the audience seen this video?
Same one you're talking about.
The one that's playing. I just took the sound out because it got restarted. But but we still don't know. But what it looks like they caught the boy Dane. Supposedly caught him in a lie and shit. And this is supposed to be like the death blow to the Aboriginals. Dane Calloway holds him on his back. Brother Jabari does research, scholarly detective work, and bring down the Aboriginals with a man. Like what the fuck? Like,
I guess they didn't hear the.
nigga, these niggas is not no fucking boule, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Like the
I guess
boule would not allow these motherfuckers. Like hell no.
I guess they didn't really hear that Mr. Dane Calloway is not our leader. We do not have any leaders here. We are all leaders.
They know that, but they just trying to say that. But if we get to talking about, if we get to put some leaders on them, it'll be bad. It'll be bad. If we get to saying African Bambaataa, they goddamn leader, that shit's gonna be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? If we get to doing that, it'll be hurtful. So I survive. I suggest we stand down, cause if we get to naming people they leaders, that shit's gonna hurt. That shit's gonna hurt. Yeah. It's a prison tactic, man. It's a bully tactic. But it's not a business tactic though. You see what I'm saying? It's nothing corporate about it. It's nothing corporate, it's nothing classy. It's just some good old hardcore prison in a yard in your face bullshit. It is so calculatable, it is so penetratable, it's a joke. This shit is a joke. I'm sorry. A lot of people say they boule, man. These motherfuckers will not make it. I'm telling you, they will not make it. I guarantee you. I don't know. Maybe I can be wrong. Maybe that's what they like. Maybe boule like motherfuckers who don't know what the fuck they be doing. I don't know. But I would think if you're that damn smart, you would know how to. You would know how to talk to a man named Dane Calloway and say, "Hey, man, such and such and such, and let's work this deal out." You know. Somebody said an A1 so-called into a show. I seen that part. I didn't know if that was the same show. I seen that on Indigenous Wake Up Indigenous. Wake Up Niji. I seen that when A1 called in. But I thought that was old though. I didn't know it was a part of this one. Oh. He called. Yeah, I seen that. A1 was like, it's a rap, fam. He was like, give it up, fam. It's a rap. And then he's like, oh, you got some African blood. And then he went in on African blood because he figured, well, man, I got you on some little shit. I can, like, man, you know the goddamn point, motherfucker. Like, that ain't even no goddamn point. Like, yeah, I seen
I'm the shit. There, yeah. I'm not one for frontin'. I said it, I did it, I done it. Can't stand it, hope you found a chair. Pussy, oh, left foot in the coop. I'm treating her now like a track. Woo! On my way to the top where I'm bullying niggas who can't rap. Yeah, and my verses be coke and that beat be the soda I make crack. And these niggas been fucking shit up for a minute. I'm about to erase cats. Fuck that drama, I don't got the time for tunnel vision. See no goofies through these time for us. Cause I want the game and it's looking like praise, so I'm pounds for I run up the sack of the lyrics cause they ain't got the rounds for I'm like the 7 letter of the alphabet, so I must demand your utmost respect. How you in the crib with no cannabis, but you wanna check? You a fucking mess. The real McCoy disregard the rest. They won't stand the test, so I must confess to they future end, and I'm the cause of death. Man, they lay to rest. Label me an anomaly, built for this anatomically. I should charge the game for a finder's fee. I'm in survivor, unarguably. I'm on my shit, never second. Drunk when I hop on these tracks, well, rather I'm a wrecking. A pair of my talents suppressing my lists, be constantly guessing. Cursing the struggle, but out came a blessing. Study these dollars, it's women and clips and the glizzy we stretching. Got off my ass and got busy. My rolling got 20s and 50s, come fall under pressure. Sound like the answer, they know not the question. These rappers see X's when I'm in they presence. That's a flexing like a wrestler. Tell them crown this nigga like a game of checkers. Teeth in the front in your move. Bet I got something to light in your mood. Niggas be thinking they goons till it be goblins and Vikings kept down in their room. My city hotter than deserts in June. I never been one who could follow the rules, so I'm trying to make a way to stay out the way. I need it out in the middle of the pool, cause a shame. Finna mark the game, just watch the wave. True to my crew, never switch, never fade. Some should be low, but these niggas insane. If I outlive them, no, I'm a piss on the grave. Niggas talk game, but never be about it. I don't need a GPS, success where I'm router. Free show, hell no, boy, I need to feel about it. Submit to the feet, not me, I had a dollar. Niggas still fucking with them niggas with the malice. Niggas whole act be a joke. Jimmy find them boy, I'm dabbing in the green like a fork in the side. Boy, the dab to a fish fork me with a stylus, nigga.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the game show, y'all. We coming on a little late today. We got something a little more adultish a little bit today. But YouTube ain't giving out notifications today. So people got caught off guard. And so it's going to be a little time for people get into the room. But who we got out there? What up, family? Who we got first in the building? We got Copper Color in the building. What up, family? You just got yourself as a moderator. Copper Color in the building. You the first in the building. I am evil. He's in the chat room, so he cheated. So you don't win. But Copper Color, what's up, family? We got Ghost in the building. What up, Ghost? You see how they did us? What up? They ain't give us no notifications or nothing, but it's all good. We got Libra Son. What up, Libra Son? Libra Son in the building. Libra Son doing a lot of work. So we ain't got too many people out here. Black Lotus in the building. But check this out, y'all. We got a show. We got a nice little show. It's finna go down. So one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about the rules of the show. Also, we're gonna talk about the rules, and then also we got some guests on the panel too. So we're gonna go ahead and go through the guests real quick. We're gonna go through that, and then we'll break down the rules. Most people should know this is like our 4th, 5th episode. But first off, let me start off with saying, this has been dedicated to the Aboriginal dating site that's coming soon. The Tribe Up dating site that will be coming soon. Those people who feel, like a lot of people who feel very, I don't know, they feel a real hard type of way against like interracial dating and things like that. And so if you are single and you're a melanated woman, it would be nice to go on the Aboriginal dating site that we got coming up. And so we dedicate this show to that. We usually have a woman back there who we dedicate the show to. And so, but I do want to say that it's one thing to talk about a problem, and then it's another thing to do something about a problem. If something bothers you, talking about it is not going to let it go away. If you have a sore leg, talking about it is not going to help your leg get better. The only thing that's going to help your leg get better is if you do something. And it don't matter what you do, but just do something. And so the Aboriginal data site is actually, trying to do something. So we're not a outwards talking, so we more of a behind the scenes, let's do type of people. And so if everybody do something, we don't need nothing. If everybody do a little something, we ain't gonna never need nothing. And so I want to dedicate to the show to that, and big up to the people in the chat room. But let's see who we got up here. We got Black Lotus in here. Y'all know Black Lotus take this for real. What up, Black Lotus? How you doing, fam?
Oh, what's good, Halita?
What up? You got?
I'm Petu Wash.
Oh, okay. You got any business ventures you want to talk about? What you got? An album coming out? What you got? What you got going on?
You already know. I got the upcoming show, My People Wake Up. That's still in transitions. It'll be ready in a couple of weeks. Today, or after this, we got a debate with me and Madone Komet over the name Komet. We're gonna go in and put out and see whose information Komet, and if that's Black Land and actually the name of the ancient Egyptian stuff. Besides that, you already know it's 3MP all day. My manufacture, mass produce everything we use. My ultimate goal. So we don't have to do anything for anybody, where we make our own, from the pipes in the ground to the house to the small appliances, large appliances, brown and white goods, as they'll say.
Make everything.
You know,
even that little squeezy thing you put in your kid's nose and squeeze the boogers out. We need to make those. Somebody got to make those.
All that, to the tips on your shoelaces.
Right.
All that.
Right. Somebody got to make all that. So who we got? We got I'm Evil in the building. We got some young bucks in the building. What's up? How you doing, fam? What's up? You get that job? What's good? Copper Buffalo. You out here? Okay, I guess he's out of here. He out of here. Okay, so now we got none other than D-Red, the blue collar scholar, in the building. Y'all boys don't play with D-Red. He don't tell jokes. He don't do that little jokey, tricky shit. Okay? So y'all motherfuckers put some respect on that name, D-Red. D-Red, what it do? What up, family? What you got going on? You out here? You back? And Chief will be popping in a little bit, too. D-Red X'd out for a couple minutes. He'll be back. But we finna get this game show started. And then we got MBK Rob Boyne on the chat. For those who Aboriginals that think they got everything down pack. Y'all think y'all got everything down packed, sealed up tight and ready to go and leave out the door. Rob Boyne coming to snatch you like, where you going, niggas? Where you going? Pay attention. What up, Rob Boyne? How you doing, family? What you got going on?
Nah, peace. Ain't nothing, man. You know, just building, spreading information, helping the youth out here with health and fitness, those specific things, you know. Other than that, that's it, man. Just come in the build, play around, you know what I'm saying? Show that I ain't got to be killing you or just talking crazy. Like, I'm not Aboriginal. Fuck that. Blah, blah. We ain't got to do that all the time. You got the same enemy, bro. Same enemy.
Right. That's what's up, y'all. That's what's up. So we finna get it. We finna get it in. And also, if there are any Rob Boyne trolls out there, don't join the panel. He was here first. If there anybody that, oh man, this nigga took my bike when I was 11 or any type of bullshit like that, man, keep that shit moving. We don't want it on the show. All right? That's y'all deal. Y'all can settle out the show. You know what I'm saying? So this is how the rules of the show go. Now, there really is no Europe in this game, and there really is no Asia in this game. So anything on that side of the planet is considered Africa. Now, anything on this side of the planet is considered the Americas. So it's the Aboriginals versus African. So I got a list of things that random things that don't nobody know about. Now you guys got to figure out if it came from America or was it invented in Africa. And also, you could use something called common man's logic because we like everybody to have some names and some numbers with their answer. That's how you prove your scholarship, with your names and your numbers. Now, we ain't gonna check them right here on the show, but when it's time to upload the show on the 24-hour network, because that's where we going, we gonna check your sources. and we gonna see how much scholarship you got. So you might make it out the show with the win, but we gonna take your trophy back when it's time to upload. So everybody know we got a 24-hour show coming up. We trying our best to get as much content as we can. This show will be uploaded on the 24-hour network, but it's going to be a lot more better. We just doing some practicing. That's the Universal Media Network that we got. So thanks for that. Also, if we can't come to an answer, then what we're going to do is we're going to go to what they say, which is Google. I got the Google Home. And I ask it, hey Google, what they say, and Google gonna tell us what they say. So we all good, y'all? Y'all ready? We ain't got too many people out there, man, because they ain't sending out notifications. So they gonna try to crawl in as to see. But of course we supposed to have a Triple G fight coming on. So we're gonna have to wrap this up. Anybody got anything to say about the dating site? About how to, combat, the interracial datings or anything like that bothers you? Anybody got anything to say about that before we get in?
No, I think it's good, man. Promote it, do what you do. It's whatever you feel, man. Put it out there. It's a good thing.
Okay, here we go. We finna
Can
go
I say
in.
something real quick?
Man, where you been?
Hello?
Yeah, you back?
Yeah,
For
I'm
real?
back.
Or you
Can
gonna be
I say
leaving-
something?
or you gonna be leaving
I like
back
to
and
say Africa is Sumeria and America is Atlanta.
You might be right. We got to figure that. What's your sources? Give me some names and numbers.
And my sources my sources are the videos I've been watching, and I like to say I'm a 360 Mason because I'm in tune with nature.
Okay. We had to check your sources out, man. You might be on to something. But for the time being, we need to get this show started. What you got going on? Did you get that job?
Still filling out applications.
All right, you make sure you keep doing that, all right? So let me see what's going on here. Oh, yeah. So oops, I know what's going on. Duh. So yeah, so I'm finna go ahead and
The first question is Lotus a Berber or Aboriginal?
Is he a Berber or Aboriginal?
I'm both, baby.
So here we go, y'all. We finna get in kind of simple a little bit. We ain't finna get too hard, but here we go. So we finna go with the first thing. We're gonna go with the light bulb. We're gonna go with the simple light bulb. Now, what we do is we give 30 seconds of the people in the audience is gonna hear 30 seconds of the game show, and they're gonna be able to see the light bulb. Now, you guys can get your Google on, or whatever you got to do. You can get all that on, because we finna get ready. Y'all ready? Okay, you got 30 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. We got the light bulb. Who we gonna start with? We gonna start with MBK Rob Bourne. We gonna start with the light bulb. What you got on the light bulb, fam? Is it in Africa? Was it invented in Africa or America? What you got?
In America, bro. America.
America. You got any names and numbers with that?
I don't want to say Thomas Edison. I don't want to say him, but I'm just gonna say America. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so he's gonna go with common man's logic, and he's gonna say America. So that's one for America. So what you got? Who we got in the building? We got Uh, we got Alan. Alan, what you got? You in here? What you got? D Red, Evil, you in here? Copper Buffalo, what you got?
It's America. Everything West Africa, son. America. Latimer, light bulb, Latimer, Aborigine.
What's the name? What's the name?
I'm Alan Doodoo Brown.
I say it was all over the world because the elements that Mother Earth gave us, Mother Kaya gave us, she created the elements.
So you saying America?
No, I'm saying the whole world.
It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You gotta.
In my eyes, I see it work that way.
Right. Everywhere might have the ability to do it, but somebody put those elements together and made that light. Somewhere. Okay, so who D-Red, you out here still? Nope. Go ahead. What you got, Black Lotus? What you got, fam? What you got? So
I got America as well. You know, it was mentioned earlier. Lewis Howard Lattimore, is the person who put the filament to that bulb that allowed the bulb to be lit for a longer span of time.
Okay.
That's what I got in America, you know.
Okay, so I do want to let you know that, you know, we want to teach, you know what I'm saying? So this is the time to show your scholarship, to show your skills, to show your wit, to show, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we want to be able to teach the people something too. So if you want to add a little something, you can get as much time as you like, you know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody gonna be trying to cut you too short or nothing. So you can go in on whatever. But I'm pretty sure I should have something in here that everybody can go in on. So you said America got that hands down, y'all. Now who we got in the building? Oh, we got Chief Holiday just popped in. He said he gonna be in and out, back and forth. Chief Holiday, you want to get in on this? It's already America. So what you got?
I don't even have to know what the question is. I'm gonna say
light
America.
bulb. We doing a light bulb. We got some names, but we ain't get no numbers.
Peace and love to everybody, man. Shout out to the panel. We got D-Red on there. We got James Frames, aka Alan Doodoo Brown.
That's James. That's
We got Camo Songs in the building. Oh
Yeah,
shit, we got the real Alan Brown in the building. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's why I gotta leave. I gotta go, man. I can't be on here with this.
No, we got you, fam. We got you. We ain't gonna let nobody disrespect you. It ain't gonna happen over here.
I can't
it ain't
do
gonna
it.
happen.
I can't do it, man. This dude made a profile with my name in it. That's crazy, man.
Oh, that's your name?
Hey, peace to the real Alan Brown on the panel, man. Peace, brother. How you doing?
He trolling.
That's crazy, bro. This dude got a whole. He sat there and thought about making it, calling me out. Come on, man. That's the stuff I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, that's trolling, man. That's trolling, crazy, man. So he being trolled, man. He being trolled.
No, he's raw born, son. I'm Alan Doodoo Brown. Two different people. He's raw born.
Yo, Ty, listen, when I get a chance, I like the concept, bro. That shit is peace, but I can't.
I feel you.
Yo, Chief, I get to holler at you, man. MBK said you wanted to holler, man. We can definitely feel you, all right?
Hey, man, we need to get y'all on here, man, so y'all can come on to the game show.
Yeah, we can definitely build, bro. That's no problem. Definitely, Chief.
All right, man. Peace to you.
All right, peace, man. We'll get with you next time, man. We being trolled, man. We can't help it. They trolling them, man. Oh, that's James playing. He ain't playing. But you can't blame him. So we got America for the light bulb, y'all. We got America for the light bulb. So let's go ahead and give it up for America. I'm sorry I can't see the chat right now. But so we finna get in on this one. D-Red, you back, fam. I need you, fam, for this one. D-Red, what it do from the South? What it do?
But
I
we don't
need
have
you.
no Africans on here.
I need you on this. Huh?
Hey, you need to call some Africans, like some real, like the dude from Mali.
Sumerian? The Sumerians?
Yeah, whatever you want to call them. D-Red, you with me?
Camo, what's up, man?
D-Red ain't with us. Okay, so what we finna do next, y'all?
What's up, Chief?
You been studying, I see, huh?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Well,
I ain't gonna stop studying either.
You never should.
Never stop studying.
Digging.
So next up, y'all, we finna do the gold teeth. Gold grills.
The gold teeth.
We finna do the
Gold
gold
grill.
teeth, the gold grills. Who invented the gold teeth? Quit playing. Who invented the gold teeth? Hold on. Keep your answer. Let's go. Let's get you. You got 30 seconds to get your sources together. Remember, we trying to get names and numbers at the end of the day. So here we go. Gold teeth. Let's get it. Gold teeth. Okay, here we go. We back. So who invented the gold grill? That's the questions. We gonna start with on this end this time. Who we got? Who's that? Shavam? Shavam? You in here?
Yeah, bro. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm listening.
Yeah, how you doing? You in the middle of a game
I'm all
show?
right.
You in the middle of a game show?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta tell where did the gold grill come from?
Yeah. Who invented it? Was it invented over here in America by the Aboriginals, or was it invented in Africa? Now, in this game, there is no Asian, there is no Europe. So everything over there is considered Africa in this game.
Yeah. I would then say that it was invented in America, to my knowledge.
In America. There we go.
Yeah.
Chief Holiday, what you got? You in the building?
Can I go?
Oh, Chief ain't going. Hold on, Black Lotus, what you got, Black Lotus? You out here, Black Lotus?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure it out, which the location is. I always had it created in America, but I forgot, what doctor. So we're going by the place it was created. Yeah, I would say America, you know what I'm saying, during the Jim Crow era.
Okay, Jim Crow. So you got any names? You got a name with that? You got like a person's name?
Jack Johnson. That's one name.
Jack Johnson. Okay, y'all check that out.
And Mardi Gras Indian.
Okay. So Copper Buffalo, what you got, fam? We need some names and numbers with your answer. But you can go in. Go ahead.
From my understanding, I heard that it was curated in Atlantis, which is America and South America, and whoever wanted grills, they got them from South America.
Gold grills. Okay, so you got any names or any dates?
No, I don't, but that's what I believe on my behalf.
Okay, common man's logic. Okay, so he going with that. Okay, D-Red, what's up, fam? We got James Flames. What's up, man? James Flames, bring it home.
Yo, it's Alan Doodoo Brown, man. Everything was African. It was invented in America by the Mayans, man. The Mayans.
Ooh, Camo, he coming up. I didn't even know that. Though he coming up. So now this one should be a little more controversial, but it's I mean, not controversial, but this should be a little more, a little more. So the next one what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with sports. Who invented sports? All around sports. Who invented that? Just sports. We ain't no one name, no two names. Who invented sports? Was it invented over here in America or over there in Africa? James Flames, what you got? You can go in if you want to.
Yo, man, most popular sport in the world, invented by the Sheba people. Olmec, soccer. World.
Okay, James. Go ahead and kick this off. What you got? Who invented sports?
The SEBA people, son. What you call the Olmec. They invented the game that's known all over the world as soccer or football. Rubber. Rubber came from the Americas. That's my answer. I'm out.
Okay. We need some names and some numbers with that, because that's a big claim right there. I didn't know that, but I need to be able to tell that to my son. So I need to look this up. What you got?
The Olmec. They were always here.
No, I'm saying
soccer. People.
You got like some dates. You got like a book or something we can go check it out, or a website or something.
Look up the rubber ball, the rubber sport. Rubber came from the Americas. All balls played with rubber. Olmec.
Okay. So just look up rubber. The deeper you go, let it go. D-Red, you back? Copper Buffalo, what you got, family? What you got?
I would say it was made from the whole planet.
I know. What side of the planet?
Atlantis, but Atlantis would have it first.
So that's America.
Yes, Atlantis.
Okay. So he said America. Damn, America killing it on this game. I did not do that on purpose, y'all. So just to let y'all know, I didn't know all this stuff was made in America. Okay, Black Lotus, what you got, fam? I know you got some names, some numbers, something.
Now I'm at the same thing. I've heard that the sports comes from down there in Central and South America. I heard the Olmecs, I've heard that before. I even heard basketball coming from down there too. It's kind of blew my mind. The original ideal. Name and number. I'm at the rock the comment.
Yeah, common man's logic. Yeah, it's all good. Chief Holiday, what you got? What you got?
You already know America, man. We got basketball courts that go back. What did they say? 2,000 years.
Damn.
They got the little statues and everything of the men with the balls and stuff. I mean, it's just it's ancient. And then here's another thing, just FYI. That's why we the best. We're the best at sports is because we invented it. And we're just the best physical specimens on the planet, Craig. In every sport that ever could be created, we're the best.
There we go. Okay, so what you got? Is I'm saying your name right, sir? Is it Shavam?
Yeah, it's Shivam, but
okay.
Yeah, one game I'm seeing in Africa. It's a board game called Mancala. And the earliest evidence of this game was found in Aksumite Empire in Ethiopia.
You said a board game?
It's a board game, yeah, called Mancala.
No. We talking about sports.
Oh shit! All right. Oh damn!
I mean, if you were we talk about sports.
Oh yeah, my bad. I gotta go look, bro.
Yeah, it's all good. Where you from, man? I see a little accent. Where you from?
Yeah, India, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You from India? What city?
Yeah, you remember, bro? I was here a couple months ago.
Yeah. Your avatar is a little bit different. That name sound familiar. But what city you from? I forgot.
I didn't tell you where I was, like the actual city.
Oh. Well.
Nah, just the north, man. Just the northern part.
Okay, over there by Pakistan.
No, not that north.
Oh, okay. All right. So we got we got the brother Shavam in here from India. You know what I'm saying? So he can kick some of that knowledge. Do you want to go in on that chess board you found, or that chess piece or whatever? You want to go in on that? Because we definitely would love some teachings. Anything that'll teach us something new, we for. You want to check that out?
Oh, me, bro, like the one I was talking about.
Yeah,
bro. It was a board games. Yeah, it's called Mancala. It's going all around the world now. It's also called like sewing games, or count and capture games. right? And the earliest form was found in Ethiopia in the Aksumite Empire, dating back to 6th to 7th century CE.
Whoa.
And more than 800 traditional games of Mancala are known and invented in Africa.
Been in Africa, and we're talking board games and
Yeah.
stuff like that. You see,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you spend any time in Europe at all? Cause
Me
yeah,
personally,
yeah, cause I hear like a little British accent or a little English or something.
nah, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Now we got the next one. Now, see this one right here. This is dedicated to the show. This one right here is going to be marriage. Who invented marriage? Now, and I don't know nothing about this one. I figured this one would be a nice one to check out, because this is some of the normal stuff that we don't think about, and some of the normal stuff that we don't, you know what I'm saying, we don't pay attention to. But knowing you and your descendants and your direct descendants, stuff like that, or people, cousins, whoever invented this stuff, it makes you look at it like different. You know, how would that make you feel that, you know, I invented the tree and shit and you know me? Every time you look at the tree, you're gonna be like, man, my boy Ty Data invented that. It gives a different relationship. But now we gotta deal with marriage. Who invented marriage? Don't forget, this is a dating show, and after this, we're gonna go on a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna get it in from there. So we're gonna go with James Flames on this side. James Flames, what you got? Who invented marriage? Getting married.
Yo, this Alan Doodoo Brown, everything West African. It's America. You understand? Because America is Maya. Maya is the woman, the mama, the great mama. In order to have a mama, you gotta have a daddy. Yo, marriage, America, out.
You got any names? Any names, numbers, anything you can give you? I mean, because we got some young people out here, and including myself, I'm anxious to check this out. I can, you know, you got any names, anything? Names, numbers, books, times, addresses, anything? No, we good. So we going with common man's logic. Okay. D-Rage, you back?
Aborigines are matrilineal. Check it out. Mama, bride, marriage. Yo, I'm out.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. D-Rage, you back? Oh, Copper Buffalo, what you got on this one? You don't know nothing about this, man. The Anunnaki ain't got nothing on us, man. The Anunnaki don't know nothing about that.
I would say marriage don't exist because marriage is a fraud, and it's to keep you close to the government. I would say. So and if the woman kick you out, she gets set to me.
Okay, so what about if we have our own marriages that don't involve the government, that you just get married under cultural laws or cultural, premises? What about that?
Well, I would say it's still not true, because we have more queens, because we gotta populate the earth. Pharaoh talked about this.
So you and your Pharaoh just want to go around making babies. You guys, you know what I'm saying? Just go around, just populate, do whatever. Is that what you saying?
Yeah, with women.
With any women?
Yeah, with melanated women.
Anyone?
Melanated women.
You don't think there's no special girl out there for you that'll just how you going for the rest of your life?
Oh, I heard my ex want me back. I heard my ex wants me back.
Oh, okay. So is she that one girl for you, or you just gonna try to tap that and just pop a baby in there and keep moving?
Well, I need more women.
Huh? So no, okay.
I need more women than that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, so is that Africa or America?
Both sides of the earth.
We can't do
Sumeria
that,
and Atlantis.
Yeah, we can't do that, man, because somebody somewhere came up with this system or something. You know some natures, you know what I'm saying, like ducks and stuff, they have like mamas and daddies and stuff, take care of babies. Certain animals has it. I don't know if it's some bugs, but some animals have it. So if the animals have it, then it's real. Then it's written in their code. It's written in their genes. It's written in their code. If they you know. But I don't think they have a ceremony where they jump over a broom and shit and have a shit like that. But ducks, they have mothers and fathers. Okay, we got another person in the building. Just step in. Who we got? We got brother, I think that's Jay Sasquahana. And I killed that. I killed that name. What you got, fam? We got marriage.
Right.
We got marriage. Who invented marriage? Brother Jay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead.
What's up?
Oh, yeah, who invented marriage? Oh, you on the game show?
Shit. Oh man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and say we did.
We did. You got any names and numbers with that?
I don't got no names and numbers with it.
Okay.
That's just a guess.
Okay. Common man's logic. Okay, Black Lotus, what you got, fam? What you got? Bring it home, Black Lotus. Come on, man. We need to learn about some of this stuff. What you got, Black Lotus?
Oh man, I've been finding a lot of holes in the history of the research of marriage, man. So that's been difficult, and I have my frustrations with marriage today. But having a ceremony, I got to give it to us, because a lot of other places it just wasn't important. I guess having a whole ceremony and setting it up like in type like some tribal ceremony or clan ceremony. So far, I found it over here. But it's difficult, man, to answer this one, man. It's difficult because you got Mr. Valentine. So I'll go with the opposition on this one. You got Mr. Valentine's story. Some Roman soldier, they say that the marriage of signing some paper and person getting your name to where she said, be my Valentine and all that type of stuff. Right. But the ceremony of marriage comes from here.
Okay. No sources, logic. We're just going to be logic with it.
Yeah, I'll give a logic one.
Okay, Chief, what you...
I appreciate that instead of comment.
Okay, Chief, what you got, fam? What you got, Chief? You out there? Okay, so we're going to go with Shavam on this one. What you got, sir? What you got?
Yo, bro, but when we go by marriage, it has to be like ceremonial thing, like where you make like some kind of vows or something, or just like man just like laying with another woman. Like, what kind of marriage are we talking about?
What other kind of marriage you know? Please teach.
I mean, in modern terms, it is like where it's like accepted like socially, and like where you go and like depends upon your religion as well, right?
But it's still the same thing though.